You feel it, don't you? That weight pressing against your ribs. That slow burning rage sitting in the back of your skull. They push, they poke, they produce, waiting, watching. They don't even hide it anymore. They want to see you snap, watch you break into pieces you'll never put back together. That's their game, the little trap they set. And you're just supposed to walk right in, take the bait, prove them right, become exactly what they say you are. Weak, emotional, unstable. You hear them. Maybe you pretend you don't. Maybe you keep your head down, moving forward like a good little pawn. But you hear them. Every laugh, every side glance, every damn smirk when they think you're too distracted to notice. And the worst part, you've been playing along, letting them take their little shots, waiting for them to stop. But they won't stop. They never stop. Because they feed off this. They drain you of every ounce of control you have left. The real problem isn't them. It's you. Because you're giving them the power. Control isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's not about punching walls or screaming at the sky. It's not about proving a point no one will remember in a week. Control is silence. Control is patience. It's knowing exactly what you're capable of and choosing not to show it until the moment is right. They expect you to break. They expect the outburst, the reaction, because that's their excuse to say, "See, told you they were unstable." And the second you give them what they want, you lose. But if you don't react, if you stay still, if you stay quiet, let them talk, let them whisper, let them believe they're winning. Because the moment they think you're down for good, that's when you strike. Revenge isn't about anger. You want them to suffer. Make them watch you become something they can never reach. That's the real agony. Watching the person they tried to break rise higher than they ever could. Watching the person they counted out become untouchable. No amount of gossip, petty little mind games, or calculated betrayals can touch someone who is already out of reach. That's what you need to understand. The goal isn't to get even. The goal is to get above. But most people don't get that. They waste their energy trying to prove something to people who aren't even worth their time. They throw punches in the dark, scream into the void, beg for validation from the same people who laughed at their pain. And what do they get in return? More mockery, more humiliation. Because when you fight on their level, you're playing by their rules. And their rules, they're designed to make sure you never win. So change the game. Let them think you're nothing. Let them believe you're losing. Let them laugh. Let them talk. Let them bet against you. And then, when the time is right, when they're the most comfortable, when they think you're gone, that's when you remind them who you really are. Not with words, not with outbursts, with actions, with a level of success, a level of strength, a level of self-control they never imagined you were capable of. That's what destroys them. Not your fists, not your rage, your existence. You don't need to prove anything to them. You don't need to justify yourself, explain yourself, or waste another second trying to make them understand. They won't. They never will. And that's fine. Let them live in their small little world. Let them play their small little games, while you build something bigger than they ever could. But here's the catch. You have to stay unshaken, no matter what they throw at you, no matter how deep they dig, no matter how much it burns to bite your tongue and walk away. You have to stay in control, not just for them, not just to prove a point, for you. Because once you master that, once you learn to stand tall in the middle of the storm, to smile while they sharpen their knives, to move forward while they scream for you to turn back. You become something unstoppable. You become something untouchable. And they become nothing. So tell me, are you ready to let them watch you win? Or are you going to let them see you break? Because they're watching, and they're expecting you to lose control. Your move